What's going on, guys? It's Kevin J. Pino. Today I want to talk to you about when is the right time to quit your day job and go on to your business, dive into it full force. Coming up. I quit. That's what I said to myself a long time ago. So I want to give you 3 tips that you should have before you even consider jumping ship. Bonus tip is at the end. Watch to it all the way back. If you don't know about me, I want to tell you a little bit of a story. I used to be a guitar instructor many years ago, and it's something I wanted to do full time. It wasn't the first business venture I had. The first thing I actually did was well before that, and it was a really big mistake. But I made the same mistake twice. I'm not going to make it again, I hope, is quitting your day job too soon and diving into something that's not ready for you. First thing I did, number 1, many years ago, it was when you couldn't just throw on a lapel mic and a tripod and your iPhone and start filming and make your own ebook right here, make your own channel. It was well before that. It was back when you had to code everything with a website. I got involved in a company that would train you how to build a website and market it, so they said. It wound up being way more that I could chew. I bit off way more than I could chew on this, and before I knew it, I was deep in the hole and I didn't know what was going on. And this was a time where literally you had to learn massive amount of low income skills just to get the business in place where you can implement your high income skills like selling and presenting and copy and all those things. It was a poor mistake on my part. I have to own that. The second time I made a mistake, I made it twice. The first time I was not in a good place. I was miserable, and I just wanted to get out. I just those pressures of the monotonous job I had. I was a machine operator. You just bend stuff, make stuff like this, not this. And it was a super boring job. If you've worked in the metal fabrication, you know there's some colorful people that work in that field. And I tell you what, if it wasn't 6 in the morning, I would be a lot louder and more energetic. So again, the second mistake I made, I started teaching on the side and I jumped ship too early. Here's what happened. I did not have the ample savings to cover any kind of expenses I needed. I had personal debt that I had not taken care of, and I didn't have enough clients set up to fund me going forward to where I could grow. I was 10 grand in the hole. I wanted out of my job. And I had a handful of clients and a contract with a school that was growing. So it was just too soon. So I want to give you 3 tips that you should have before you even consider jumping ship in whatever it is you're doing. If you're doing network marketing or affiliate marketing, or you have your own private practice somewhere, like you're a doctor, or if you're a doctor, you're probably banking it. But whatever it is that you are doing and you want to do full time, you have to go about it a certain way, and you need a plan. I'll put a link in the card above about business plans. You should watch that before you consider jumping. But get to the end of this video. Number 1, you need to be able to replace your income, and I would say at least double it. If you're making $2,000, if you're living very, very scrimped, okay, and you're living off of $2,000 or $3,000 a month, you should probably be making $4,500 to $6,000 coming in gross, or maybe a little bit more, because don't forget, you're bringing in money every month, but every year you're going to have taxes. You have to pay your own insurance. And a note on taxes, if you're self-employed and you haven't set up a business structure to write things off through that business, you have to pay your Social Security tax in America. I hate to go off on a rant, but when you're paying Social Security tax out of your job, you're actually only paying 1/2 of the coin. You're paying 7.5%. Your employer actually has to pay the other half. So when you're self-employed, you're paying the employee's half and the business owner's half. So your taxes are actually going to go up. All right, and you can't get around that. Number 2, depending on your situation, 6 months to a year in the bank, if you're really hustling and you're making 2 or 3 times what you're making, and it's just you're solo, you don't have a family or big expenses or anything like that, then maybe you could do 3 months in the bank. It depends on your situation, but I would say have an emergency fund in place to cover anything if If something goes wrong with you physically, if something goes wrong with the business, if you need like a cash injection or something, the car blows up, say you're a full-time Uber driver and your engine blows, I know what that is like. My engine blew when I was driving for Uber. It happens. Number 3 is pay off all of your personal debt. Pay it off, get it gone, get rid of it, okay? If you need to use debt to launch your business in the beginning, I can understand that. It's business debt, it's a tax deduction. You need that cash injection. Sometimes you just have to borrow money. But personally, if you have a credit card with $4,000 worth of trinkets and stuff, like little nice things like this beautiful candle that my wife bought, she paid cash for it. You need to get that gone, okay? I would suggest take the Dave Ramsey approach to all this. Save up $1,000 for an emergency fund. Attack your debt with conviction and like literally just get it gone. And then put your energy into your business and build it up with every minute you can, with obviously balancing out your lifestyle. And once it's there, then consider it, all right? Because again, I made those mistakes and it put me in a situation where I had to go back, I had to go get a job. I had no other choice. And I want to give you this bonus tip. You need to get an education. And I'm not saying you need to go back to college or anything like that. You need to get a business education on what it is you're doing, okay? I'll use myself as an example. I do affiliate marketing. And with affiliate marketing, there's several high ticket skills, like high income skills that I have to learn with that take time and effort and energy. If you want to create your own product, if you already have a skill that you want to turn into a coaching business, if you have a coaching business and you want to take it to the next level and start doing masterminds and mentoring people, I have some programs that you would be interested in. Imagine having a business up and running on the internet in 15 days. You could do it. I did it. I think anyone with a belief in themselves and the ability to take and learn these steps and implement them can do it themselves too. And you can get started on that down below at kevinjpino.com/success. I'm going to show you a little bit of a video and tell you more about it. And then I'm going to introduce you to my mentor. I'm an affiliate with this company. I have to tell you that if you do make any purchases with this, I will make a small commission at no additional charge to you. If you want to get started, it's down there in the description below. And consider all of these things before you jump ship. Tune into the next video. It's coming up right over there. Or maybe I'll play the card at the end and I'll give you 2 options with my face to click on and subscribe, and 2 videos.